Well, love is in the air. The February issue of New Mexico magazine is devoted to romance, and it features dozens of destinations for couples in any kind of mood. We are pleased to say that editor-in-chief Dave Herndon joins us with the details. Hi, Dave. Welcome back.
Good morning, Nikki.
We were just discussing the magazine, and I'll tell you what, I love New Mexico Style showcases romantic weekend escapes. That's what really excited me. So let's talk first to our viewers about the steamier destinations.
Well, of course, Valentine's is coming up next month, so it's time to start thinking about making those plans. And we showed the cover shot. That was from Jemez Springs.
Gorgeous.
And Jemez Springs is sort of their spa resort without all the frou-frou. It's sort of a, we call it sort of easy like Sunday morning. I mean, that hotel, doesn't that look great? Canyon del Rio Retreat Center. Beautiful decor, handsome rooms. They've got a hot tub, and that bath is at the Giggling Springs. It's on the cover. So that's your easy going romantic retreat. I'm dying to get out there myself.
That's the hot tub? Oh, I want somebody to take me there. I love that. Okay, so if we can't get away there, what about the city dwellers? Where can they go?
Well, I mean, it's such a rural state that people, want to get that urban vibe sometimes. I mean, I even know people that come down from Santa Fe to Albuquerque to get like the hip hotel thing rather than the traditional hotel thing.
Totally.
So, so there's the Hotel Andaluz, which is sort of the chic boutique hotel in town.
I love it.
And then there's the, you can have sort of that cocktail culture, faux speakeasy thing at Vernon's.
I had my birthday party there.
There you go.
It's amazing. Yeah, they even have a VIP diamond lounge. It's amazing there. So I highly recommend it, and I'm glad you mentioned it in the magazine as well. And Andaluz has been really rated very high by Condé Nast as well.
Condé Nast Traveler, one of the the grooviest hotels in the country, according to Condé Nast Traveler.
It absolutely is. Okay, so let's talk about what is available for couples who just want to get away from it all. I mean, everything.
Yeah. So there's a place called Vermejo Park Ranch up near Raton. It's owned by Ted Turner. It's on 920 square miles of property. So it's got that master of the universe hunting lodge sort of exclusivity to it.
Yes.
But in the winter and in the winter only, it is rented out sort of by the individual room. So you get up there and you're taken to the lodge by a snowcat. And then you have a staff of 5, and they're probably pretty highly trained,
to pamper,
good people. And there's a lot of, they have things like sledding and cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, all this wildlife viewing. So that's a rare opportunity for people to experience something like that. It's not normally available.
What about the ones of us who like to indulge and go a little crazy on the indulgence factor?
At El Monte Sagrado in Taos is the spa resort that is the frou-frou.
I kind of like frou-frou, I'm not going to lie.
I kind of thought you did. And they have internationally themed rooms. So they've gone over the top with the decor. And one of the themes is the Kama Sutra room. So that's the hubba factor there. And it's apparently got furnishings that have carvings with images from the Kama Sutra. So if you needed some, instructions, I guess you can.
Yeah, exactly. Well, those are the romantic getaways, but what about a getaway that a lot of people once never knew about? There is another article that features Eloise Bradbury Reed, and she grew up in the world's most important small town, but it officially didn't exist. So I think that's really interesting. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, first let me clarify it. Her name is Ellen Bradbury Reed, and Eloise is a reference to a classic children's book, where a precocious little girl grows up in the Plaza Hotel.
Okay.
And so that's a little analogy to how she grew up in the shadow of Los Alamos. When her father was assigned to work there, it was so top secret they couldn't even have family there. They lived in a tent in Bandelier on the sly.
Wow.
And then she developed this fantasy life about being a spy and developing weapons and all this sort of Manhattan Project stuff going on, sort of filtered through the perspective of a little girl.
Yes, and you really have to read more about it because the details are so interesting. And I want to switch to something else that I thought was great, and this is what we were talking about before. The results of the magazine's photography contest are officially in, and I want to tell everybody that the grand prize winner is Harold Hall of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So tell us why he was selected. You know why I love his photos.
Harold Hall, I love this guy because he studied our previous photo contest and improved his photography and his submissions based on actually doing work on it. And he has won individual categories in the past. However, this year his entire portfolio just rose to the top.
Oh, yeah.
He's got an incredible eye for beauty, whether it's in the forest or on the freeway. And so I'm very pleased that Harold Hall won this year, and it's just one of many. We got 20 pages of knockout photos that you just can't believe in this issue, and they're all taken by amateurs that submitted for the contest, and it's really pushing the pros to up their game, I think.
They really are incredible, and there's so much more than that. And finally, I also want to talk about the man that the magazine dubbed the Golden Boy, singer-songwriter Max Gomez, and he is about to release his first album, and he's from Taos, correct?
Max is from Taos, and he's currently starting to make the rounds nationally because he's got his debut album on New West Records, which is basically the best record label for Americana artists in the country. In the article I wrote there, I said it's like a rookie cracking the Yankees lineup. So,
I know, I loved that reference, of course.
So you'll see for yourself in a minute here, because Max is going to play one.
Yeah, we're actually really excited. You'll want to stick around. In our second half hour, the Golden Boy himself is performing live right here. So we're very excited about that. In the meantime, let's tell our viewers how they can subscribe to New Mexico Magazine.
Well, you can pick up a copy of the issue on your newsstand, or you can go right there. nmmagazine.com is our website. There's an 800 number you're seeing right now. So there are many ways to subscribe. There's no excuse for not doing so.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's so much more. We only touched the surface. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you, Nikki.